Good morning, everyone. So far, we have seen about uh, what are different type of tests will be conducted to know the file type. Now, in this class, we'll see some of the examples of the file command. Okay? So, all of just look at here. The basic syntax for to know the file type is in Unix or Linux is you have to type dollar. I am not mentioning here. Syntax is dollar file space file name. So as earlier, the file command it has to the file name preceded by the file. For example, you can type file command name of file name command name of the file is file, and the file name is what is the file name I have given file.txt file.txt. So very simple. So the first and foremost thing is syntax is file space file name. Example is file space file.text. So when you type this command on your so-called terminal, it will display the output as, so it will display the file name along with the what type of file it is. So all of you see here, for the file name we have taken file.txt, and most of the cases it should be available as a ASCII text. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Intelligent Text. Okay. This is the first and foremost, as well as the simplest example of the file command. Similarly, we are having if you want to know about only the file type, not the repetition of the file name. In that particular case, we are having a one option called as option B. The same syntax, slight modification. So the syntax will be like, so B stands for briefly. So it will give the brief description. Let us say we are having something like this. We are having a syntax like this. File. Just add what? Just include the option B. B stands for brief, and then space file name. So example what I have taken, the same example what I have taken is file, option B, and the file name file.txt. So when you press enter, it will display the output as a ASCII text. So now see here, difference between first example and second example is, first example, the repetition of the file text along with the file type. In this case, whenever we are having an option B now, it will display only the so-called file type. That is only ASCII text. About the ASCII text. Now, so apart from this one, we are having one more example called as star option. So what it does, by using this command, it will display all the files file type. So what are the files we are having now? All the files file types will be displayed. Syntax is very simple. Star dollar file space asterisk. Very simple one. Dollar file space asterisk. So I've just looked at here. And, so this is the one example. One of the example I have taken for this file. So in the command prompt, I have typed dollar file space asterisk. So whenever I have typed this command on the command prompt, it will display the output as C, array class, some compare Java class, array.java C source, ASCII text, compare commands, ASCII text. Some of the directories will display, and if it is a file, it will display as ASCII text. And some of them are the open document spreadsheets, and some of them are the Unicode texts. So like that, it will display the all file types of the command. Command is all file type files file type. So next we will having a one more command called as one more example is range asterisk option. So what it does? So the previous command asterisk option will be rewritten as just by adding of range. So what it does to display the file type of files in a specific range. Okay, the syntax is very simple. So if you want to display the range, you have to type in the command prompt dollar file space square brackets range and then asterisk. Same whatever I have written syntax. So for example, if I want to know about from A to Z, for example, I want to know about the from A to Z range of the file. How can I type here dollar file in square brackets A dash Z and then asterisk and then asterisk. Yeah, here is the example here. So in this example, same dollar file A dash Z asterisk. So it will display the all the files along the directories. Okay, some range here. So whatever the range we are having, all that will be displayed. Whether it is a directory or it is a so-called asterisk or it is a UTF-8 Unicode text. Okay, you should also students. So this is the one more example of the file. Yeah. So similarly, we are having a how we can view the multi-purpose internet mail extension type of file. Okay, so by to know about this type of things, we can have a option called as option small I. We can have a option called as option small I. So syntax is very simple: dollar file option I space file dot txt. Okay, this is a very simple syntax. Only we can add the option I in between the file and the file name. So it will display the output as file dot txt. And, the text so-called file dot txt will be sometimes it is text or plain. So as well as character set is equal to us as c. So one is as text or plain as well as US American Standard Code for information interchange. So whenever we can combine with this option B, just show the command type. So the basic difference between previous syntax and in this syntax is, so we can add dollar file option I. We can add option B. What B stands for brief. So it will we added and then so-called file name. In that particular case, it will display the output as text or plain text, or it will not repeat the file name, file so-called file type, file name. So and then character is equal to USSC. USSC. This is about the one more example of the file command. So the last example of the file command is directory name / asterisk option. So the purpose of the name indicates this is easy to display all the files. Total files we are having now, file types in a particular directory. So whenever we want to know about all files, file type in your directory of a particular directory, we can use this syntax. Syntax is very simple: file space directory name. So not file name, file space and the to where we have to look after new directory. So we have to mention directory name / asterisk. So what the example I have taken here, file, and the directory name I have taken is work / asterisk. So whenever I have typed like this, just now I have taken a screenshot. So dollar file work / asterisk, it will display the output as like this. So JPEG. So this is worker image JPEG image data exit standard like that. So similarly one more image. Similarly one like that. So C source ASCII text PDF documents. Whatever the all files, it may be a document, it may be a invoice, it may be a subnet, it may be a image, whatever the particular type we are having in a directory, it will be displayed like this. So with this one we have finished with the file command knowing the file type. Okay. So in next class we will see one more we'll see the next concept of Unit 2. Thank you so much.